So this is your first podcast.
First podcast
Don't
ever.
worry, I won't do
First
anything
podcast.
crazy, man. I won't do anything crazy.
I'm ready.
So if you need any more beers, they're down there. But all right. So. What's going on?
What's new?
What's new? There's a lot of shit that's new. Well, like I've told you before on this podcast, we don't talk about work.
Yeah.
Don't talk about what's going on with
Yeah.
with my thing. But yeah. So thanks for coming on, Bernie.
Of course, I'm happy to be
Appreciate it.
here. What episode is this?
Dude, I honestly don't know. This might be like 20.
Yeah, you're almost to 30, right?
I think so. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my 100. For my 100.
Oh.
Like I don't know. What am I gonna do for my 100?
Wait, so you should do it for your 50th.
My 50th?
50th, yeah.
No, it's a big three digits.
Yeah, you're right. Throw a party.
Yeah, throw a party. Get the old co-host back on.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, but all right. So thanks for coming back and listening to the How You Doing podcast. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, Bernie?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, bro. How are you?
Ooh, it's making a lot of noise,
Oh,
man.
what did I do?
Oh, no, you're fine. You're just
I can't move it at all.
no. That's fine. Like it's not one of those like fancy ones that like anymore. Like I will upgrade eventually. Mostly when I'm like as you can tell, like I got like boards on my shit because I don't have any weights for my stand, but yeah. So thanks for coming back on. You doing good? What'd you get to eat?
Today, what did I eat today? Right now, we just got Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
That's it.
I was gonna say like I was gonna order pizza when you guys were here, but you were like, oh, we're getting food.
We said we were gonna order food when we did the pod.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, dude. I got
Next time,
eggs.
we got more episodes.
Yeah, I got eggs in my fridge. I'm gonna make some fucking chorizo con huevo, bro.
Wait, how often do you cook for real?
I cook a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Like, you got way better at cooking?
I've always been cooking. It's just fucking the reason why was because when I just moved in, I bought frozen food because I'm unpacking, I'm doing this.
That's what we did.
I'm not in the mood to fucking cook, dude. And like I'd rather just like heat up something, eat it, and then just like be done and then like continue working, you know? I don't know. That's just me. Like I haven't eaten any frozen food in like fucking 3 weeks.
Do you make what your mom makes? Or
I make
has
yeah.
made you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's what I kind of do.
Yeah.
I make what she's always made me.
Shit's fire, dude.
Simple little dishes.
So thanks for coming back and listening to the How You Doing podcast. You can like, subscribe, share, comment. Subscribing doesn't take long. It means the world to me. Please subscribe. If you don't, then I don't know. Bernie will flash his PP at you, bro. Explicit. This will also be on
Uncensored.
This will also be on World Star.
Everywhere.
Dude, World Star used to have some weird ass shit.
Dude, I remember World Star when I first like found out about it. It was in middle school, and it was just about fights.
It was just about fighting.
Like if somebody was getting jumped, everybody's yelling World Star, World Star. That's all I ever knew World Star for, though.
I remember seeing some like I don't know, like it was kind of like some explicit shit too, like kind of like how what is it? Live Leak used to have some stuff. So World Star would upload anything really.
Random stuff.
Yeah. So Bernie couldn't think of a topic. I couldn't think of a topic. So we just kind of are going to talk about relationships, actually.
Okay.
Just for a little bit. Just relationships. Friendships. What you think is a healthy romantic relationship, and when do you think? Let me ask you a question.
Hit me.
You know those people that like make a big fucking big scene about proposals out in public with like everybody
Cameras
around,
and flashing lights.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna propose, I don't know if I want all the cameras there.
Yeah.
I want it to be like kind of intimate, but like it doesn't have to be like nobody there. It could be a couple people there, but I don't really fuck with the crowd stuff and all the
Yeah,
attention.
yeah. If anything, you also kind of gotta ask the girl like, hey, like, would it be okay? I know
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a surprise and stuff, but like sometimes the girl doesn't want to be having all that
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
You know, some girls hate it, and it kind of pressures them to saying yes just so they don't embarrass them, and then later on be like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, your brother's got a bigger dick.
I got a question for you. So, what is a good age? So, if you had a kid, a son, and he comes up to you, he's a little older, he tells you, what's a good age to get married? What are you going to tell him?
Dude, honestly, I don't know.
Because with your experiences in relationships and being in your mid-20s, what would you tell him?
When I was younger, I wanted to get married at 23, 24. Just so I could have 2 years to travel the world, get all my shit done. But then life hits, and then you're like, wow, like, this is kind of. Just last year, I'm like, I'm running out of time. Ah! But then I realized, like, it's normal to get married at 30, 34, 35. It's a normal thing to not get married until 30, 35. Because, like, you don't really mature until you're, like, I want to say, like, 30s.
Yeah, I've heard that. Because I heard that as a guy's brain doesn't start developing till even, like, still in your mid-20s. Or early 20s for sure. But who knows?
Well,
I feel like David would have had a fact for that. He would have fact-checked me right there.
and I'd be like, then he'd go on his tangent.
Dude, he would have been talking for 2 minutes, but I like his facts.
Damn, you get to call him out.
No, David. I fuck with
David doesn't listen to this podcast.
Really?
No, he was my co-host.
Shout out to David, though.
Yeah, shout out to David. He was my co-host. The only problem was like he did not listen to the podcast. He did not want to. He didn't want to share it with any of his friends. He didn't want to do like he was doing like he would just show up and like do his part. Yeah. But then like that was it. Like he didn't want to like elevate it. Yeah, and then I kind of felt like that was disrespectful a little bit because I'm like, dude, like if anything, we're gonna try to build it up to like a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm saying not being the biggest, but like have a normal ground where like we could get people watching continuously, and like continuously get new people. But like it was like honestly, this has all been me.
For real.
Making my Facebook,
He's never really talked about it. It's always
he would not talk about it
everywhere. Yeah.
I would talk about it all the time. I would tell people, like I said, we don't talk about work, but I would tell coworkers at work, like, hey, I got a podcast. Yeah. They'd be like, oh shit, let's get on. And then like Dave was like, you're talking about the podcast? I'm like, yeah, I am.
I heard him say that. Yeah, I did hear him say that.
He said like he just kept saying like I talk about the podcast a lot. I'm like, yeah, this is like my baby.
Why wouldn't you though? You're proud of it.
Yeah, exactly. He's proud of something that he talks about a lot. Well, too much. You gotta be careful, buddy. You gotta be careful, buddy. You gotta be careful. Can't talk about it too loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, when do you think is a good age to get married?
A good age? It all depends on the person, really, but fuck. I would say for me, probably, I feel like I would like to get married probably mid-20s. And then, because I want to have kids, and I don't want to be old and have kids, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, I want to be 40 and my kids be like
20-something.
Yeah, like I want to be able to.
More like 12.
More like 15. 15 depends.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like an old parent. I don't know. That's how, because like when you plan it out. When I plan it out, that's kind of how I look at it. I'm like, I want to get married and I want to be this certain age, and have this time with my kids. But I don't even have I'm only 20, bro. So I don't even know why I'm thinking about all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad's like, my dad's 60.
My dad's close to 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long do you think? Because like I watch The Office. I've watched reaction videos to The Office. Pam on The Office said she was engaged for 3 years.
You know what's crazy? I never watched The Office.
Dude, The Office is so fucking good. Dude, The Office is so good. Dude, It's top tier. You just gotta know, like, when you watch it.
I've seen all the memes, everything. But I just never.
Just know that when you watch it, you're gonna cringe.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the thing. It's supposed to. It's supposed to make
show,
you.
yeah.
It's supposed to make you be like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is he doing that? Like, and trust me, like, if they were to make that show now, it'd get canceled right away.
Oh, you cancel everything nowadays.
Dude, like, they literally. I think the first episode, he pretended to be Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, that show would have been taken down real fast.
He was like, I'm Hitler.
I'm gonna grab another one.
Oh, yeah, no, go on right ahead, dude. Like, all those are for us.
I like them because they don't make me burp a lot.
Yeah, they're good,
They
dude.
almost make me burp.
He also, like, you know, I remember when a new black coworker showed up to the office. He's like, all right, then let me show you where all the slaves work. He's like, oh, no, not like that. It's like, you know this shit would have gotten canceled, dude. It's so good. It's so good. It was just a shame that, like, Netflix got rid of it.
Oh, that's always where I seen it on Netflix.
That's where I would watch it. But, like, that was their number one thing that people would watch, to the point where, like, I think Peacock.
They put it on Peacock?
They put it on Peacock just specifically for, like, The Office, if I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong. But, yeah, going back, how long do you think you should be engaged before you actually get married? Because, like, don't get me wrong, marriage is very expensive. They tax the fuck out of it.
What was the question again?
How long do you think? Like how long is too
how
long?
long do you have to be engaged?
Like how long is too long
wait,
when you're just like, dude, why don't you get married already? Just go to the fucking courthouse.
Oh, I feel like 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
way
after
too long.
5 years, you're like, oh, it's alright.
That's
It's time
too
now.
long.
Like, it's already half a decade. Get married. What do you think? Like 2?
I feel like if I propose to somebody and they say yes, I'm already gonna have money down for the marriage.
So you'll already be ready.
I won't have it 100%, but I'll have like at least 25%. Cause like marriage is expensive, like, you know, the wedding and stuff like that.
Yeah, my brother didn't have a big wedding.
I'm gonna be turning it on and off once I feel like it's a little too cold, I'm gonna turn it back on. It's just like I don't want the power to go out.
Not for real, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. This won't happen once I get another heater. This technically is outside. These windows are very. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
This is my first time doing this in the cold. Okay, I don't have a fucking.
true,
I'm not in the studio like I used to be. This is my little studio. What do you think of the little studio that I have?
Dude, it's nice.
Not bad, right?
You know, you should put what are they called? They're like sound panels.
Yeah.
You keep all the sound in the room.
Yeah.
You should do that, but you should definitely add some like decorations. Pick like a vibe and then just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
it's
cool. That'd be
I don't
cool as fuck. It's
some
been
LED lights.
it's been the same. It's been the same. But then again, like just I just want to pay this shit off first. But
Yeah.
I also want to make this like a cool chill spot. Like I got my mini bar. I got like, you know,
Hang out,
I got my couch right here that I got from my brother. He was throwing it out, and my mom was like, "Why don't you just give it to Roman so you can just like put it in his little podcast area." I want to put like a little mini TV up there, so like we could have like, you know, the fight, the game. You know, I'll cook some like, you know, al pastor and all that shit. Maybe a carne asada. Why don't we have one of those and just fucking watch all this shit, dude?
Yeah, you could get an L couch too.
Yeah.
Let's put it over there.
but all right. So let's go back to relationships. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know she's right there, though, but I'm gonna ask this anyways. How long have y'all been together?
Like the specific date.
I don't care about that. I know she probably
No,
cares about the date.
I know it's like no. I'm trying to think like 2 years, and
2 years.
no, it's 2 years and more than 6 months. 2 years, 8 months.
2.5 years, going strong.
Wait, where? Dude, the time is flying. 3. My bad.
3 years. Time is flying so by, you
Wait,
can't even
Yeah,
keep
'cause
up.
we're about to hit 2024.
Yeah. Damn. Longest relationship?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. What was your longest relationship?
Cause like I dated her before we went steady. I know this is old school. You know, back then I'd be like, I want to go steady with you. Like, so does dating count before we made it official, or
Yeah, I
only
would say
official?
yeah. Well, no, yeah. Let's say dating and talking and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was seven. No, no, no.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 17, and she was. It's kind of fucked up. She was 14.
17 or 14?
Yeah, this was fucked up. So when I turned 18, she turned 16, so it was technically legal. When I turned
Whoa.
21, she turned 18, which is technically legal.
So you're good.
So I'm good. So 17 up to
Well,
20, 22 years old. So maybe 5 years.
yeah. 5 years. That's a long ass time.
She was the one that unfortunately was hooking up with other people while I was in my coma.
I do remember her. I remember her. That was fucked up. That was so fucked up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's life. You get your bad ones, you get your good ones, and it is what it is, dude. I don't let it affect me.
Mm-hmm.
Pues también, let me ask you a question, bro.
Hit me.
All right. How early for you? You know how girls have those like 90-day rules or like 3-date rule where like I won't give it up unless we reach this day. How do you feel about that?
Wait, how do I feel like about it for the girl, or like, what are
Your opinions
my-
on like? Do you think like having if your date is going amazing, you know, you had a couple drinks, you watched a movie, you ate some Red Lobster, and then you're at her doorstep and she says, "Do you want to come in?" Do you think would you be like,
I
"Oh
would
no, I got to go home. It's too
Nah.
early." I'm not like that. I respect my body.
No, you have to wait.
You have to wait.
You have to wait, of course. Why would you? No, I don't think doing it on the first date is. Actually, no, that
It's a weird
It's a weird-
situation.
'cause
Yeah.
because you could find the love of your life if you like. So let's say you hook up with a person, they could end up being the love of your life.
Right.
But let's say, fuck, I don't even know how to explain it though.
Explain it, papi.
I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like y'all should just wait. Just wait after a couple more dates.
I was that fucking
Because then you're thinking like, what if she went on other dates?
That's
And
true. Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. I look at everything.
If she was that easy to hook up with you, then like how easy would it be if she went on a date? Maybe she went on a date the week before you,
Yeah, you
and
never know.
and you still he still has his DNA there.
Yeah. That's why that's how I look at it. It's just
Yeah, that's a good way of
play
looking at
safe,
it.
play safe, play safe. But yeah, three good years.
That's awesome, dude. I'm very proud of you for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Happy for you. Now, when you what's your dream wedding? Don't act like
Dream wedding?
don't act like guys. Okay, if you're listening, don't act like guys don't think of a dream wedding like girls do. Like we do that shit too.
No,
Like
I thought about it. I think a dream wedding. I don't. So, here's what the top 3 things that you need to have at your wedding. So you need to have a good location.
Yes.
A really good location and venue. Good food, and the right people.
right.
You don't want to have no randoms there. Only people you fuck with. But I don't know. I feel like if I were to pick a location, damn, dude.
Are you gonna do like that Niagara Falls thing, or are you gonna do like go back to Mexico and like over to this area, or you know how some people have like Hawaii weddings where they everybody has to fly.
Yeah,
That's a
I
little
know
too
what you mean.
expensive.
That's too much. That's a little too
Nah.
much. I'm not doing all that. I don't know.
If you're
Well, I
gonna do
don't know
that,
why
at
my-
least pay for the tickets.
My mind keeps
Kind of
thinking
fucked up.
like foreign. I keep thinking of foreign locations. I don't know why.
like fucking Barcelona or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. Too much TikTok.
I know I kind of want my wedding to be like, it's gonna be like, oh, like it's not gonna be in a church. It's gonna be like open, outside.
Yeah, definitely outside for me too.
And then like when it comes to like after the whole I do's and the kiss and stuff for the party time, it's gonna be one of two things. It's gonna be an open bar, or two.
Let me ask you this. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good.
Kids at your wedding or no? Because I know there's people that
Yeah.
no kids at the wedding at all.
Yeah.
Would there be kids at your wedding? Because they're... I don't know. I'd probably have like 2 kids there. My nephew.
I would do the safe thing, and like have it kind of be next to like an arcade.
Whoa.
Or something. So like the kids are busy.
You rent it out. You send
the
them
kids
over
are
there?
doing their own thing. Us adults are over here drinking.
That's not a bad idea. No, you know what you could do? You could just fucking build a small little soccer field on the side.
Yeah.
Send all the kids there.
Oh, and then again for the open bar, this is a good tip that I just heard about. So like if you have like you could pay for an open bar the whole time, or you could put like maybe you could put like maybe like 1,500 on the bar and be like, hey, this is open bar until this money runs out. Once it runs out,
start charging.
No, just come back, and then like and then we'll put more money down if we have to, instead of paying like all this money for an open bar. Like put like 2,000. Once it runs out, put like another like 600, and then that should cover it instead of paying like I don't know how much, like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 for an open bar. But I don't know, like in Mexico, in las quinceañeras and stuff, they have like a fucking beers all along the wall, like with like ice and shit, and there's like so many beers where you could just like go and like grab one. I was thinking of kind of doing that, but underage drinking here is kind of a big thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I was at a wedding with her family, they had an open bar, and I went up there. They didn't let me get any drinks, bro.
Oh yeah,
They asked for my ID.
Yeah. You didn't like ask somebody to get you a drink?
I did eventually. It was one of her uncles, but
yeah.
I don't know, it hurt. But dude, it sucks because that was like, we went to Chicago for her birthday weekend.
Yeah.
And like, so we were there all day pretty much. And then the nighttime came around and we wanted to do something. And we had reservations for, I think it was it bowling or was it golf? Golf. It was golf. Like an indoor golf course thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
And so we had our time already scheduled, and then we show up. It was like at 9, right? 9, 10.
It was like, 8, 9.
Yeah, it was pretty late. And then we get there, they're like, yeah, you got to be 21.
After like a certain time.
Yeah, after whatever time it was. So that always sucked, but...
Was that like ever been to Dave and Buster's?
I went for the first time like last month.
It's
pretty
fun.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, it was
cool.
pretty fun.
The food is good there. The food is pretty good.
Food is good. I think I got a burger. I forgot.
When I went to, I was going to, I was gonna go see Travis Scott in Milwaukee, and I went with my boys, and we had some time to kill, so we're like, oh, let's go to Dave and Buster's. So we go to Dave and Buster's, but unfortunately, you had to have somebody over 21 with you. Kind of fucking weird. We were all underage. So we're like, all right, we'll just get food. So we're getting food, and I'm like, I'll have a Modelo. She's like, okay, can I see your ID? Because like all my other friends are like, I'll have a soda. So then I'm like, here's my ID. And then she checks it. She's like, okay, do you want it tall, short? I'm just like, I'll do it tall. And then since I got through, all my friends are like, wait, I'll have this. And then she's like, can I see your card again? And then I showed it, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, no, I can't. So like I was so fucking mad, dude. And then after that, I think they kicked us out of Dave and Buster's because we were all under 21. So then I'm like, we got our food, and I'm just like we paid, but I was so fucking mad that I stole I stole the silverware.
You saw this movie. Dude, as a kid, I feel like I used to have it was kindergarten when I lived in LA,
Right.
and then my teacher always had cool ass toys, and I like no, she had the best like Hot Wheels, and then she had you remember Bumblebee from the Transformers?
Yeah.
Bro, she had so much Bumblebee things, and I remember, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up because you brought up stealing. I remember, dude,
No, I
it's so random. I would always steal like her toys, bro. I feel bad. I just thought of that right now. I'm sorry to her. It's so bogus.
Yeah, dude. You brought up stealing. No, I didn't.
Cut it out.
I rented that. I don't even know where it was. I think it like after the Travis Scott thing, we just like tossed them out. Have you ever had a crush on one of your like elementary school teachers, dude?
No.
No.
I had all ugly teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What about like middle school, high school? You never looked at a teacher like she's pretty like,
Dude,
good
no.
for her.
In middle school,
Clap.
I think I had
You go, girl.
in middle school. I think I had 2 girl teachers.
You had all guy teachers.
Dude, I had mostly all guy teachers. And
I thought guy teachers were weird the first time I saw one because like I went 4 years. I'm like, who are you?
yeah.
What are you doing, you man? This is
It is weird.
This is a girl's job. But then again, I don't know. That was just me being dumb at a young age.
Nah, my earliest memory of school was like I think it was like pre-K. My mom was dropping me off before she went to work,
Yeah.
and I just remember it was new to me. I wasn't used to being around all these little kids, and I remember I'm sitting on the carpet, and the teacher's about to start taking attendance,
Yeah.
and we're all sitting there. I'm little as hell, and like I'm laying on the floor, sitting down, and she's like walking backwards, and her heel. I have my hand flat on the floor,
Yeah.
and her heel just like goes straight through the top of my hand.
Oh.
It was the worst pain ever. I remember.
Wait,
I remember
into
it
your
was my
hand?
first day. Huh?
It went in.
No,
your
not into my hand. It didn't stab my hand.
But she stepped on
But her
you.
heel, she stepped on my hand, and it hurt so bad.
That's
That's how I remember my first day of school ever.
So what happened after that?
Nothing. She moved, and like I was just like, fuck, that hurt.
You didn't cry? I would have
I
cried
didn't
like a
cry.
little bitch, dude. I would have been like, take me home. I gotta see my mom.
That's how I always remember it.
And some SpongeBob.
No, I used to watch it.
Well, have you ever like done things in school that like would just like make you like be a little rebellious? Like me, I'm a good fucking kid when I was younger. I think it was my first grade or second grade teacher. She would if we were good, she would get us the I think they're called Teddy Grahams.
Oh, those are so good.
And
You're
like
talking about the little graham cracker things.
yeah,
right?
the little graham crackers that are in the
Bear
shape of a
shape?
teddy
Yeah.
bear. And like I would like leave lunch early and I would just like go to her class and then like I would just
Take all the Teddy Grahams.
take all of them because she had a big ass box and then like I would go back and I'm just like, hi guys. Those are good as fuck, dude. What about you? You had a face like you knew something,
No,
like you wanted to.
Because you brought up being rebellious in like school, bro.
You're gonna talk about some shit that's over the edge. I'm over
No,
here
it's
stealing
not.
Teddy Grahams. You're over here stealing
No, it's
guns.
not that bogus, but I feel really bogus. It really is not that bad.
What you
But
mean?
you remember back in like elementary school? So this was in 4th grade.
Uh-huh.
No, this was in 4th grade. This was 2nd grade.
Okay.
2nd grade. We would have like fucking a reading time, and the teacher, she would let us like, you could lay on the floor, you could stay in your desk, you could sit in her chair, you could sit at the circle table.
Yeah.
I would always sit by the coat racks because I would take my coat, put it behind my back, and then like I'd sit and read, so I have like a cushion.
That's cool.
So I'm sitting at the coat racks, I'm reading, and then one of my friends at the time, he dares me. He's like, "Yo, you won't spit on that coat right there on the floor," and I do it.
I think you told me this.
I told you, right?
I think you
Dude,
told
I
me
did
this.
it, and I did it, and then
You bad boy.
it's like the time's up. Reading, we're back in our chairs, and then we're about to go to recess, he goes to grab his coat and he sees spit on it, and then the teacher's like, "Who did?" Like, the teacher's almost in tears. She's like, "Who did this? Who did this?" And then I didn't say shit. I kept my mouth shut. And then she's like, "Okay, nobody's going to recess then." And then I pulled it to the side like an hour later, and I told her. And then I had no recess for like a week.
Oh no.
But I told her that the friend that was right next to me. I said that he told me a joke. I laughed so hard that I spit.
Oh, so yeah,
That was my excuse.
She knew that was bullshit.
It was bullshit.
And teachers are smart. They knew when bullshit happened.
I was like 10.
You forgot a part.
Huh? What part?
The kid whose jacket is
Oh, I did forget a part. So the kid whose jacket it was, next year he ended up getting cancer.
You told
I
me
did
that.
tell you.
You told me. Yeah. Oh,
You
no.
missing
But then
parts.
again, you don't know. But like, still, that's so sad.
that's why I felt bad.
But you told me that he
he beat it. He's
he
good.
beat it.
He's good.
He's
now.
good. He's
He's
good.
good. He's good.
Oh man.
Some wild stuff.
I don't know if I told you, but like when lunch in the elementary school, like every class has their line.
Yeah.
So like my boy Anselmo, you remind me kind of him. He's like, he was behind me. He's like, "Hey Roman," I'm like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Go like this." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "All right, drop him." So then I drop it, and right when I drop it, he pushes my hand to touch the girl in front of me's ass, and it was some like big girl, like some bigger girl. And her name was like Carolina, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. He pushed my hand, like, and she's like, So then like right after lunch, we go to class, and then we gotta get our stuff to go to art. So I'm like getting my stuff. Everybody's kind of like already like walking, and then I get a tap on my shoulder, and it's her, and she fucking slaps me, dude, like in the face. I'm just like, what the fuck? And she's like, "Don't slap my ass," and I'm just like, my boy Christian saw that, and then I'm just like, I don't know, like I was like, "Fuck you, pinche gorda," and then my boy Christian's like, and then she like walked away, and then we had to like go talk to the vice principal, and I was like, "Yeah, like this is what happened," and like I'm not gonna lie, she had all three of us in there. I'm just like, "Yeah, he kind of just told me to put my hands up, and he slapped it," and then she fucking made this excuse like, "So if he told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?" I'm like,
Of course.
putting my hands up and putting it down is not the equivalent of jumping off a fucking bridge, okay?
It's not the same.
And then me saying, "Hey, look over there." "Oh, would you? If I told you to jump over a bridge?" That's stupid, you know what I mean? It would have been different if, like, I don't know. That was the first time I got slapped in high school. I've been slapped a total of like 3 times in high
I've
school.
never been
No,
slapped.
in all of my school, I've been slapped 3 times.
What about in your life? You've
4.
been slapped 3 times at school?
Yeah.
Damn, I've never got slapped or nothing.
And then it's not even my fucking fault for any of the reasons, dude. It was always some other shit.
That was probably the worst that I did, spitting on that kid's coat.
That was the worst thing you did in school?
Like, I'm trying to think, because throughout middle school, didn't really do shit. I don't really remember much. And then high school, it was just soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Oh, dude, I love me some soccer. I was gonna say, one day, since I'm goalie, you should just like whenever I have free time and you have free time, we should just take shots, and I'll try to block. See if I still have it in me. See if that fucking that championship in me is still in there.
You know Victory, right?
The Victory, yeah.
It's not Victory anymore.
Yeah. We talked about this. It got bought out by somebody else.
My friend's dad.
It's literally maybe 6-7 minutes away from here. Yeah.
This is a good spot.
I think the next thing, it's not the Victory. Instead of that, you take a left. It's called Sports Core.
Wait, is this? No, it's not Sports Core. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about All Stars.
Yes, All Stars.
Sports Core it's ISC.
Oh,
Just indoor sports court.
yeah.
So yeah, you're talking about Sports Core, and
Sports car is kind of like further away, but yeah, the All Stars is like that one's not too far from me either, cause I live like by McChesney, Loves Park, and Rockford. One day, it'll be fun. I gotta buy my cleats and buy new gloves and stuff.
Yeah, I need new cleats. I'm playing on Sundays now.
Yeah, so do my friends. I just don't play on Sundays because your boy be working.
Did you work? No, you didn't work today.
I don't work today. I didn't work yesterday because I fucking forgot to sign up.
Oh.
I was very upset. But so
Oh,
what position do you play in soccer?
right now, I've been playing futsal, like after high school, and I've been playing defense.
Mm.
But since futsal is a small field, it's 4 players and a goal, like 4 players on a team and a goalie, so a total 5. So you kind of play everything because it's a small field. You're bouncing everywhere. But I play in either right or left back.
Left back.
Yeah, but like in high school, I was playing center mid or striker.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you were goalie, right?
I was goalie. Well, like, okay, so I started off in defense, like, as everybody who's new to soccer kind of plays. Then they put me in mid. Then they put me in forward. And then I went to
Played
goalie.
everywhere.
And everybody's like, dude, you're the best at goalie. And I'm like, I got you, boys. I got you. But, like, see, that's the thing about being goalie, too. You have your fucking off days. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you get a goal scored on you, you're just like, I should have, like, ran up. Oh, no. Maybe I should have, like, taken an extra step.
That's weird because I never even think about how the goalie feels.
Because, like, as a goalie, like, if the ball is upright, you want to, like, stop it by going like this. But actually, it's more efficient if you go like this. As you can tell, I have more reach with my left. It's just mentality-wise, I'm like, the closer my arm is, which is my right side,
It's quicker to reach it, yeah.
Boom. But no, it's actually a lot. It's more efficient to go left. It's weird. It's so fucking weird. And like, you got to keep your reflexes sharp, dude. And like, I don't know. But when you have that badass block and everybody goes, oh, fuck, dude, it's the best feeling in the world. Huh?
You ever got hit in the face?
Oh, yeah, multiple times. I've punched people in the face.
Oh,
when they do like a corner kick, and I'm just like, and then I look, I'm like, oh, fuck. And to the point where one of the coaches was like, hey, he needs to get a red card. He just tried knocking out one of my players. But then the ref is like, he thought he was going to get the ball. It's kind of like,
50-50 ball.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 ball. And like, it was legal. It just unfortunately ended that way.
Have you played Sunday League?
I used to.
Because those refs are something else, man.
Dude, some of the refs.
Those refs are insane.
I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about the big, because like you played indoor, you play outdoor. How do you feel about like the big Mexicans that are like chubby, like or fat, but like
But
they be
got a
good,
shot?
dude.
They got a shot. I got my boy Aldo. He plays on my team. Aldo, he's a monster.
Dude, they're good.
He's big body, but his shot go right through you.
Or like his or like what do you think about like the goalies that are like just like, but then they're just like. Like, to the point where you're just like, how is this even physically possible, you big boy?
Is, most of the goalies are dads. They're like 30, 40.
And they're good.
They're good as hell.
It's scary. That should be
diving everywhere.
I know.
Damn.
I had I was in a Sunday league where like we had a coach for the other players, and then we had a coach specifically for the goalie, which it should be that way. He specializes in like
positioning and stuff.
And like what a goalie should do. Yeah. He said a goalie's last job is to dive. If you can't do anything else, you gotta dive.
So diving is the last resort.
Yeah. Because there are a lot of steps you could do before you do that, and he was trying to implement those steps.
That's what this defender named Maldini said. He said, if you have to make, because he's a defender, a center back. He said, if you have to make a tackle, you already made a mistake. So
yeah.
it's like,
because like I don't know.
Everything leading up to it.
And also, like, as a goalie, I'm able to see.
Yeah.
I'm able to see the whole field. If I'm seeing like somebody go, like if I'm a forward and I see somebody going towards him, I'm gonna be like, hey, man on.
Watch him. Yeah.
And be like, to your left, fall back.
That's what a good goalie should do.
Like when I see like a bunch of like when I see the first
People
kick,
making
I'm like,
runs
hey,
and stuff.
fall back right now. But the thing is, it's a big field. Everybody's talking, coaches is screaming. Then there's me all the way to the back, and I'm like, fall back. You know what was the worst thing though? When I screamed, fall back, like my voice cracked. My voice cracked, and like I was on the opposing team side, and they're like, fucking laughing at me, dude. You know how I felt for the next 30 minutes?
I remember, and I was doing a presentation in one of my science classes. It was on like biomes of the world.
Okay.
And I was like 3 slides in, and I'm talking about the rainforest, and then my voice cracks, and everyone starts laughing. It was so embarrassing.
Oh shit. It was funny. One of my boys from middle school, we just got back from lunch. We were in language arts class, and his stomach growled. It's like, we started cracking up, dude.
No.
Dude, just like, did you not eat enough?
Going back to school, like the topic of school. In 7th grade, there was this kid. I don't want to say his name, but
You don't have to. We'll call him Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. All right,
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. He would sit in the corner of the classroom. He was always quiet.
Okay.
Quiet, shy kid, but he was nice. He was cool and nice to me.
Yeah.
But I remember, it was that year when they gave all the students iPads. So every student had iPads, and we all had games. And the game that was popping back then at the school was Asphalt 8. So it was racing. It was a racing game.
You guys are lucky.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. But I remember I would play with him, and then this one day he didn't want to play, and he was sitting in the corner all sad, right? Mm-hmm. And then we all look over, and he's like against the wall, like holding his stomach. And then we just smell this smell of poop, and he's just like in his seat in the corner, kind of like holding his stomach, and he's like being all shy and hidden, and it smelled like shit. And so we all looked back there, and the teacher too, because he was teaching, and we're all looking, and we're like, what the hell? What's going on?
Poor kid probably shit himself.
Yeah, he did shit himself. That's eventually we found out that's what happened.
He probably got bullied for it.
Teacher walked up to him and was like, hey buddy, let's go outside real quick, we'll throw him. But yeah, he shit his pants. I remember
Poor
that.
kid, dude.
People were talking about it for like a week.
Yeah, poor guy. I'm sorry. I had a similar incident. Not shitting. I had to pee really bad, and like we all like go in there, and I'm like, go to the urinal. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, whew. But then I'm like, why is my dick not out? Oh no, it was still in my pants. I swear I thought I took it out to tinkle. I pissed my pants, dude.
What grade was this, bro?
I was.
Because if this is anything after 3rd grade,
I was in 5th grade. And you know what was so embarrassing? I went to the nurse's office to call my mom to bring me a new pair of pants, and then the nurse made me go back to class.
she's bogus.
So like I go and everybody like looks, and I got this big ass wet spot, dude. And like, first of all, that's very unsanitary. Why would you make me go back to class? 2, as you would know, this is very embarrassing for me. 3, you a bitch. Emphasis on the 3rd part.
That is fucked up. Yeah, I never really had any accidents in school. Nothing. I never even threw up. Nothing. I remember this one time, one of my teeth, it was loose. And I swallowed it. That was about it, bro.
What?
That was about it.
That's disgusting.
It was an accident. I didn't realize it till later.
I remember I was taking a shit in high school, and then like my best friend at the time goes, it fucking kicks the door open, breaks the door, and then like leaves me there. So what am I left to do? Fucking, I start squatting and huddling over to the next stall and lock it.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, he was a dick for that. So like, okay, you had your own apartment for a little bit. I had my own apartment for a little bit. It's a great fucking feeling, no? Am I right?
It is.
Dude, you're just like, this is my place, bruh. Well, I can say that now. When I first bought this house, every day for like maybe 2-3 months, I'm like, this is my fucking house.
Oh, you felt like you had your own space and stuff?
I'm like, this is me.
What have you learned most about living on your own?
I have plumbing issues are a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to call a plumber like 2 to 3 times, cause I know you're not supposed to flush the wipes down, but when they say
Flushable
wipes, you figure that they would
That
break
they're
apart like
flushable,
toilet
yeah.
paper. But just because they say flushable wipes doesn't mean they break down. You can flush anything.
Yeah, I still flush them.
And like that fucks that caused a big ass shit. That caused my basement to get flooded.
Damn.
And I had to call a plumber. They came, they fixed one part, but like they didn't get the whole system in. So I had to call another plumber, get that fixed, and then like I think I got another blockage a little bit because like I take a shit, I flush it, and then next time
Why don't you just buy a bidet?
I want one, bro. Oh man, but
buy
a bidet is so good.
Just invest in a good bidet.
I want a bidet, so I could buy one, but like, man, I don't know.
Just like doing it manually.
What? No, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is that a gay joke?
No.
Oh, okay, that's
No.
where I got it from.
Manually is you wiping.
Oh, that because I was like, you're being mean, Bernie.
Damn.
But
Hey, I've never drank more than two beers. Like
you're lying, bro.
I
Because
swear. No, cause
2 beers.
no. So like
Because you told me, I remember you said that you
I blacked out.
you took shots.
I took shots. But I mean like a beer. So like if I drink a beer, if I'm gonna drink a beer, it's probably most likely at a party, like a family party.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do, I'll drink it with my meal. So I'll eat and I'll drink. But then after that, I don't fuck with the beer. I just put it down. I don't sip it. And then I start taking shots.
Then you're like, I'm hungover. What
Yeah.
happened? Why did this happen again? Let me tell you, Bernie. These beers are so good, though.
I like them.
I told you, don't be talking shit about my high life.